Ask anyone what day it is tomorrow. Some will say Saturday, but increasingly Aussies will tell you it's Gravy Day. It's the deeply Australian Christmas song, so popular it even inspired a movie. And if it weren't for our next guest, Paul Kelly's How to Make Gravy may never have been written. Musician Lindsay Field joins me. Lindsay, thank you for your time. Take us back to 1996. You were putting together a Christmas album for charity and you asked Paul Kelly to record a song.
Yes, I did actually. I've been revisiting that today in preparation for this, and it's quite an astonishing event, really. And he was very happy to do it, but he wanted to do a song called "Christmas Must Be Tonight" by Jamie Robertson from the band, and we'd already recorded or allocated that song, so I asked him to write one, which was a bit cheeky, but great songwriter, why not?
So he came back with How to Make Gravy, which is a little bit different. What did you think when you first heard it?
Well, it was amazing because he rang me back and said, "Oh, you know, how are you going to hear it?" And I said, "Well, I'll come over to your place." And I went down to his place in St Kilda at the time and sat in this tiny little back shed. He said, "I don't know if this is going to work," and then played it to me. And at the end of it, I feel quite emotional actually just thinking about it. I mean, he finished the song and looked at me and said, "What do you think?" And I was actually crying at the time. It was such a moving experience. And I thought, this is it, this is fantastic.
Won't you kiss my kids on Christmas Day? Please don't let them cry for me.
It obviously resonated with you, but did you ever imagine it would be this popular, inspiring a movie and a national day?
No, but I think people sensed it. Once it was recorded, we were going to use it for 2 months on the Christmas CD, and then the rights would return to Paul. But the record company heard it and said, "Oh, we'd like to put it out as a single at the same time." And I said, "Sure, that's fine, you know, as long as you give us the royalties for that 2 months for the charity." And they did that and more. It just took off.
Who's gonna make the gravy?
It's written from the perspective of a prisoner, which is not exactly a relatable situation for most Australians, but it's about family and it's about love and redemption. Is that what resonates with people, do you think?
Yes, and it describes a quintessential Australian Christmas. You know, there's just the bun fight that takes place, and in fact, one of the guys who did a lot of he was a salvo and he did most of the advertising for the salvos. It was his favourite track, and his wife, because of the feeling that it evoked. And I mean, it's just such a peculiar song. No chorus, just keeps going on and on, but it's such a beautiful thing. And you know, I was just a fluke of being there at the right time when this took place. So.
Lindsay, you're a long-time member of the John Farnham Band, and we know that he's been recovering from mouth cancer and Australia loves him. How's he doing?
He's doing pretty well, actually. I believe he's cancer-free, and he's still in that process of healing after the surgery. And you know, it's obviously a fairly traumatic event, but I haven't seen him. But from all reports and communications that I've had, he's great.
Yeah, that's
happy,
great to hear at this.
And alive.
Yeah. This close to Christmas, I hope he has a wonderful Christmas. But before we go there, the song is not without its controversy because the writer puts tomato sauce in his gravy. That sort of caused a bit of a stir. Where do you stand on the issue?
Oh, I'm for it. Dash of tomato sauce for sweetness. And what a beautiful line.
Isn't it?
I mean, it's such the way that it's written, the way that he writes all the songs. I mean, his 29th album studio album has just come out. Man, what a track record.
It is absolutely iconic. And happy Gravy Day to you, Lindsay, and to all who celebrate.
Thanks, Layla.